If you spend much time in the Portland area, chances are you're familiar with Hippo Hardware. They got a great selection of antique and classically styled fixtures and some other home decor. Even if they don't have what you're looking for, there's a good chance they could build it for you. Let's take a look.
Now it's time for Open House, sponsored by Pyramid Heating and Cooling.
All right, we're here in Portland at Hippo Hardware. Steven, thanks for having us down, man.
Well, thanks for coming in.
This is great. You guys have such a collection of things for people with older homes that are really hard to find these days.
Well, yes, a lot more available in previous times, but you know, on the other hand, we are now restoring as opposed to tearing down.
Which I love.
Yeah, and so people have found there's a certain grace and style to the older architectural features, and honestly, we haven't had an architectural change since the 50s.
Yeah.
You know, we got that was the last real statement. And so we've collected stuff along the way, and a group of crazy people who maintain it. So we repair stuff, we create things for people. If you can draw it, pretty good odds we can get it duplicated, because we are connected with blacksmiths and coopers and hardware people and glass blowers and just the artisans that can basically make anything for you if you've got the time and the budget.
There we go. Yeah. So how big a building is this?
This is roughly 30,000 square feet. Upstairs is our lighting department. We are a full UL house. That means any electrician can hang our work anywhere in the country. We build to code.
Nice.
The goal is to give you value for your money.
There we go.
We have a 2-week return policy. If you live out of the area, let us know. We'll show you how to extend that time frame for you so you can get it back. If it's not right for you, it's perfect for the next guy.
You got it. Should we run upstairs and go take a look up there at the
Sure.
lighting? Because I tell you what, that's an impressive feat to see.
Oh, well, a lot of lighting, plumbing, downstairs, doors, windows, moldings, and trim. And the whole place is full of crazy people, speaking of which.
All right, let's go explore.
Okay.
So let's take a look at this. I mean, you guys have such an amazing space up here on the top floor with lighting.
Yeah, it's about, well, this is a 10,000 square foot floor. We go by the cubic foot as opposed to the square foot. And there is a myriad of styles running all the way from the turn of the century gas electric. We have a few that were originally acetylene gas prior to natural gas. And we go all the way up to about, mid 60s, late 50s.
Yeah.
And the amazing thing about it is that we get lots of parts and pieces, and then they get in the hands of these wonderful people that work here, and they create these beautiful light fixtures.
Yeah.
You know,
So are all these basically ready to hang at this point?
oh no.
This is the beginning.
This
huh?
is the beginning, and the reason being is you can come in, you want shiny brass, you want silver, pewter, how long do you want it? What are you using it for? Is it going into a bathroom or it needs a damp environment certification, or is it going in the kitchen? Is it a work light over a workstation in your kitchen where you want directed light like you would on a workbench for a car? What application are you going to use this for, so we can give you what you need?
See, that's great. So you can come in and go, oh, this fixture speaks to me, and then you guys can make it into an application that's going to work for that homeowner.
Absolutely. And if you notice, the color is a little different.
Yeah.
And that's because it is a gold plate.
Okay.
It's plated in gold.
Wow, so that's not a polished brass that you would see. That is the real thing.
That is the real thing, and you'll find it used in places like near the ocean, where you get oxidation. Brass turns green, and that means you have to constantly shine it, or you have to put a clear coat on it, which eventually deteriorates.
Yeah.
Gold doesn't oxidize. It will stay that color forever.
Well, you guys do some beautiful stuff here. I mean, this is just beautiful craftsmanship.
Thank you. The guys in the shop, Brandy has been with me, I want to say 20 years. or 21 years. He is our lead manager in the shop, and he really is a stickler for trying to do it right.
Yeah.
And these are some pieces that we make, and you can get them in different finishes. And we have the ability to change the finishes on brass, and he works in steel.
Nice.
Right now, it looks like we may have a project for 172 pieces for one company as display product.
Wow.
So it's, like I said, if you can draw it, you can give us an idea of what you're looking for, pretty good odds we can get it done for you.
Yeah, one thing I love here that I've noticed is you have this dark antique brass, which is such a hot color right now.
Oh, yes. Yes, and we have a room that we get back there that we can basically change the color of brass, copper, steel, and we can do anything from a high quality, high buffed, and that's a hand rub, and that's light antiquing. We can also get it into a high polish if you want.
I love the mortise locks. Such a classic piece.
Oh, they are, and they still make them today. They're running $450, $500 for the box. And we have a lot of originals. And my friend Colin and Jennifer rebuild them, and they come out looking brand new. We have a room in the back full of old mortise locks that we have disassembled over the years and pulled all the parts and pieces and categorized them.
Wow.
Who says OCD can't be good? Okay?
I just love the detail of some of these that you just don't see being made again today.
Oh no, yeah, no, the Victorians had it, and you can see the difference in the different styles of manufacture. Stamped, this one's cast, this one's steel, this one's bronze. And here you have poppies, starbursts, lilies. This is a very Egyptian motif.
Yep.
Okay. So they all fell within a certain time frame of the different manufacturers, and they all had their own lines. And the great thing is that basically, if you maintain these, they will last 1,000 years.
Beautiful.
The new ones have a lot of plastic in them, and so they just don't wear as well. And we've opened up some of these locks that are 100, 125 years old, and the bronze is worn, and that's what's happened. It's basically been used so many times and so much that it just basically needed one little part to go back in there, and it's back to being another 100 years.
See, that's great. And with a classic home like that you're trying to restore, these are those hard pieces that are just so difficult to find.
Oh, and every one is a different size between hole to hole, tongue to lock, the size of the box, the depth of the box, the width of the box, where the handle spindle goes through, where the key is, all that. If you've got already been mortised out, you got to match it.
Yep. So how do people find you guys down here?
Oh, we don't advertise. I haven't advertised in 30-some years. Pretty much word of mouth.
Cool. You guys have so much down here. This is a wonderful place to explore. Thanks for having us down today.
Oh, you betcha.